Hello, how you guys all doing? Today I want to be able to teach you guys how to be able to master Asian liquidity. In order to be able to master Asian liquidity, as I say in every single video at the start, you've got to understand the fundamentals and why a market may potentially look to be able to target, as well as be able to use the liquidity to fund their own desires. Okay, there are three main sessions: Asian, London, and New York. And of the most active sessions are London and New York, which the main and large orders are placed within those sessions of hundreds of millions of dollars. Whilst Asian session can be used to fund the orders, this also allows, as well as the Asian session can be used to fund the orders of multi hundreds of millions of dollars. As we know, the market is a transactional market. Hold. As you fund those orders of multi hundreds of millions of dollars, as we know, the market moves with liquidity. This is known as a transactional market. As well as retail traders, support and resistance look to carry out the strategy known as a London breakout strategy. As within the Asian session, due to not a lot of volume being traded, it can lead to consolidation, which support and resistance traders look to use those levels. In the London session, when market pushes the support level, look to take buy, as smart money can use this information to fund their orders themselves in these contexts. For example, I have a diagram right here. We see right here we have the consolidation. That means potentially traders, support and resistance traders are looking to be able to look in at this level when market pushes either side to be able to take that direction. So when the market pushes up this consolidation, this is a buy. Now these retail traders looking at this as a buy. Now, because it pushed the area of resistance, they're looking to take buys. Then they open their buy positions, and then sales open. Now smart money have enough liquidity in order to be able to sell the market. As simple as that. Market looks to be able to probe the market, stop hunt individual, and manipulate the market to use its liquidity to fund their own orders. Simple as that. Asian liquidity is used to be able to use Asian liquidity is used primarily to be able to fund the orders of hundreds of millions of dollars for the London and New York session, which the big institutions and individuals look to be able to take their entries. Okay, now we understand what Asian session is, and if you guys still want to be able to still understand it, you guys can go check out this free Word document to the T. Nothing, you will never guys will ever pay for this. Just want to make sure you guys be able to get the most value possible. And then, okay, as we do in every single time, we hope you guys understand now what Asian liquidity is and how to be able to use it, and why market looks to be able to take it and looks to be able to target it. Okay, now we're going to get into the breakdown on how I use this to be able to use that confluence for my trades. First of all, you go into the daily. On the daily, you see that the market tapped into this demand right here. This demand right here, I'll draw your eyes to this demand right here. And then market tap. And we were previously in a bearish market. As you can see, breaking highs as well as weak support and highs. That means that the market has not induced this high to be able to turn into a bullish market. And then when the market tapped into that order block, it disrespected this supply. When the supply or demand is disrespected, it is then known, it has now switched hands. For example, if it's in a bearish channel and respecting supply, and the market disrespected it in this context, we have now switched from a bearish market to a bullish market, and now buyers are in control of the market. Okay, I use that knowledge to be able to see market tap into this order block and broke structure and disrespected this supply, which insinuated to me that now we are in a bullish market. I can look to take buys and disregard sells. Not disregard in terms of never ever take them, However, when I saw the structure of the market, I saw higher time frame is king, and that the market moves in a fractional manner. The market moving in a fractional manner means that whatever happens on the higher time frame is more than usual going to happen on the lower time frame. So when the market tapped and disrespect the supply, I was looking to take buys, which when the market confirmed this, when the market confirmed that we're now in a bullish market, is when the market tapped into the swap zone. A swap zone is simply an order block which has formed in a previous order block was disrespected. For example, it can only be two-way. A swap zone can only happen if a supply is in a demand which was previously disrespected, or demand in a supply which was previously disrespected. This supply is disrespected and a demand has formed within that supply, so that is known as a swap zone. When the market tapped into the swap zone, it now broke structure against many weak highs. When the market breaks structure against weak highs, we know that as a market, we are now in a bullish market. Why? Because the market tapped, confirming that we are now in a bullish market, and broke structure against multiple and still disrespecting multiple areas of supply, showing that buyers are in control of the market. Now, when the market keeps breaking structure, I went into the lower time frame on the London session. On the London session, I see market had tapped into this order block on the 10-minute right here. This 10-minute order block and tapped in and induced this liquidity, as well as pushed past an area of equal lows of Asian liquidity. As we understand about the London breakout strategy, which I showed you in the I showed you about the Asian liquidity. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, 4 tap. This is equal lows as well as Asian liquidity. And we know retail traders in London session look to be able to use that as confidence for the setup. For example, market now sold. Now when the market sold, retail traders are looking at this as an area of support and resistance. So they open up their sells, and then potentially now market use that knowledge to be able to push the market up. However, I saw that the market induced this Asian of liquidity, as well as prior to the market tapping into this order block, market was yet to induce this Asian high. So I know potentially sales were opened by banks, institutions, large capitals through this Asian liquidity, and had unmitigated that Asian liquidity. Therefore, we had a TP to place. I know that potentially now that the market has now disrespected, now that the banks, institutions have their sales still open, and these individuals trade millions and hundreds of millions a day. So these sales would be a major drawdown. So they potentially now return to this level to put stops at break even, potentially collect more liquidity, as major liquidity was induced, as this Asian liquidity was induced right here, which was potentially used, able to fund their buys. So potentially come down to this level to collect more liquidity and use that knowledge. And what did I do next? I targeted that Asian high, and look at the people, sniper exits. Yep. Boom. Sniper exits. Market tap, and we consolidated for a bit, and it came down and it hit and it just sold. That's the beauty of understanding and acknowledging Asian liquidity. When you understand Asian liquidity, when you be able to use it as your TP levels as well as confluences for your trades, understand why market looks to be able to induce Asian liquidity to fund their own desires for these big institutions during the London and the New York session. I hope you guys fully understand this. If you guys still want more value, or potentially look to be able to use, I got even more value to be able to provide. I have a full free Google document in the description and in the comments below. Please make sure you guys watch that. If you guys feel like you learned anything from this, please go make sure you check out my Please, if you guys feel any value that I have provided, because that's all I'm trying to do, provide value. The worst thing, the last thing I want to do on earth is have knowledge remaining in my brain when I can just spread it. You know, it's a key thing I've learned from Alex Hormozy. He said, a sign of a waste of life is, I'm paraphrasing here, but a sign of a waste of life is information which you withhold. Think about the information you have within your hold, which could change someone's life. And I just want to be able to make sure, which when Alex Hormozy said, it sparked something in me, that I really, really want to provide value and be able to change people's life, as well as